Alright, I've done this enough times, I figure I'll make a video. This is how I fix this. My part got snagged, and what I typically do is I line up my metal so that it's on this edge at all times, and then I set my 0. So right now, if I go over to sheet cam and I look where my cursor is, because the thing bound up on me, my positions are all off. So it thinks I'm right here. Oops, sorry. It thinks I'm right here, and I want to be right here. So it thinks I'm here, and I want to be here. So if you step through your program manually, get to your point here. Okay, so if you step through your program over here, you just go, back. Whoops, shit, wrong button. Back and forth. So you get a white line. So and then I'll go down. Oh shit! I'm trying to do this with a camera. Doesn't work so well. Okay. I think I screwed up. Hold on. Okay, so you can see the little white line there. So I'm just going to step through the program. I gotta go up further. There. So I'm just stepping through my program, and you'll see the white line just with a little arrow key right here. Click, click. And I get to my point, and it's right there. So there's the number 280, that line 7140. That's the number I want to be at. On my screen, I'm obviously not there, so I'm going to get to that number, and I'm going to show you how. So what I do is I take a picture of that number on my phone so I know what it is, and then I go over to here, and I made up this little gizmo for my tip. I just took a drill bit, stuck it in there, and then what I got to do, I'm going to try to set the phone here so you guys can see. Actually, I'm going to set it down for a second. I'll be right back. So this goes inside. I got an extra cup hold, extra torch cup. So I just drop that down in there like that, so I have a little pointer. You can see it, my little drill bit there. All right. So, I'll be back in a second. You're just going to swap this out with the torch. Alright, I'm back. I actually wrote down the number here on my metal so that I have it, because I'm going to be using my phone. So, what I do is I put the torch in there, and now I just move to that point as close as I can get. Throw a lot in here. Okay, so I'm going to get that as close as I can. It's going to be hard to see. I just go to jog mode. I'm going in like 1 mil increments. I do everything in millimeters, just because I have been for years. So I try to line that up on that point as close as possible. Eyeball it pretty good. I could probably go over just a tad. Alright. So I know I'm pretty good this way. And I gotta see where I'm at this way. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, so it looks like I gotta maybe move just a hair. That's too much, I think. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna change my step. I think that's good. And I think I'm off there a little bit too. So I'm just gonna step over until it looks right about right. A little bit more maybe. I think it's close enough. So now he's come back over to Mach 3 here. Yeah, you gotta zoom back out. Come back to Mach 3. What you're gonna do is you're gonna just touch it. Mine's a touch screen, so I just touch it there. And I key in that number 282.433. Hit enter. I do the same thing here, 111.116. Okay. Now if you look at my crosshairs on the screen, I'm right on that edge. So now I'm just going to go to swap my torch back in, and I'm going to go to the next feature, which you can see where I got jammed up here. So I'm going to go back to that feature and start my program there, and I should be good to go, and I saved my metal. Hope this helps somebody. I'll start the video again as soon as I start cutting. Alright, so everything's set back up. I found my spot in my program, which is here. So I just went up to my MO5, that's what I always do. Then I hit set next line, make sure you do that. I usually hit it twice for some reason, and then it'll be cycle start, and hopefully we are right back on track, cutting the way we should. So if all goes well, I'll end this video and call it good, because it's going to get noisy in here. So here we go. I should be damn close. Yep, we're on our way. Hope this helps. Have a good day. Yeah, just for the heck of it, here it is. I saved it. Everything seems to line up pretty well, so if you line it up pretty good with your eyeball there and get the right numbers in there, a little practice maybe, and you can save some work that way. Like I said, I always line up this edge of this metal. I clamp down this corner and I run it along the slat right there. That way I know if it moves, which in this case it moved about 3/4 of an inch up there, so I had to rotate it back, line it up, and that left me a good starting point for, you know, where my cut is. So make yourself up one of those gizmos, and you can keep on cutting, and then when you make a mistake, it happens. Alright, take it easy. Bye.